Hello and welcome to Formula 1 2020 in my teams. I'm the Fox and you're wondering why I'm at the very start of my teams. Well, I got some feedback and I'm going to address some of the bits and pieces that I was asked about. So in this part I'm going to go through my decision on the title sponsor and the engine that I'm using. I'm also going to go through how the questions affect your car, although I'm undecided whether to restart the entire process. So I can thoroughly go through upgrades and my decision making and bring a bit of realism as well by upping the AI difficulty as well. But I'll say no, I think I actually should restart. So here we go. We have us and the name, and we just take a look at the sponsors. Now we're going to go with this one because, well, we're not Ross Bond, we're not going to win the title in the very first season, so just got to finish the season. We'll just pick Honda because they're nice and cheap, and we will be developing durability throughout the season as well. Also the second driver selection, I am going to go into the driver selection at a later date because there's something really important about it. So I'm going to pick the 10 GP seasons because why not? I kind of want to see is like, can I actually move it from 10 to 16 to 20. I also want to see if do the rest of them do the 22 season, long season, or do we all do the short season?
Okay, we're live in 5, 4, 3.
Hello folks and welcome to the HQ of Formula One's newest team. We've been invited backstage to gain an exclusive insight into what could be one of the most exciting entries in the sport for many years. Now we've seen a number of new teams enter the sport over the last decade, amongst their number Manor, Caterham, HRT and of course Haas. And while some have proved to be successful, others have morphed into different teams and some have disappeared completely. What marks this team out, though, as being something different is that its owner is also its driver. Now, there's a rich history of that in Formula 1 too. Sir Jack Brabham, John Surtees, Graham Hill and Bruce McLaren all drove their own cars in the sport, but it has become increasingly rare in recent years. What's very special about this team, though, is that while the team itself is new to Formula 1, so too is its driver and owner.
Whatever happens this season, you've already made the history books. Tell me, do you feel up to the mammoth task of both managing and driving for a Formula 1 team? Every team needs two drivers, but what was it that drew you to your teammates? No one aims to finish bottom of the table. Who's the team? How are you expecting the car to feel out on track? The other teams now have years of experience, both on and off the track. Overtaking is a key part of this sport. How have you ensured that your car can take advantage of each opportunity that comes your way? And finally, which of your new departments are you most...
Well, that's about all we've got time for here. We will see how this fledgling team fares in its first Grand Prix.
Okay, great, thank you. That's a wrap.
No, we're on the main screen and we're just going to take a look at activities, and since we're not starting till Spain, yeah, there's going to be plenty of room for activities. You know, improve R&D modifiers and even give Mazepin a bit of training too. So it's all good. So the R&D tree, as you can see, the interview questions affect the car that you have to start. I think that giving whatever answer that you give to which question gives a better definition to what car you have. And the ones that we gave in this one basically gave us a counterfeit Red Bull, all light and maneuverable, just no power. We'll just upgrade the gearbox, durability, improve driver training, and we'll do the tarmac. And boom, car review. Guess what? No one's going to see until Barcelona. Gonna upgrade the rear floor on the tray, the spark plugs, and another time warp. Okay, so the gearbox durability failed, so we'll just go back and get that again. And another time warp. And stop. Research ICE and time warp again. And we'll start the summer break. And time warp again. And another failure. Right, we started again. The unfortunate thing about the failures is that it's really punishing. Is it costs extra R&D points and it takes a lot longer overall to get it. And because we don't have a second slot, or since we don't have an upgrade to the facility, we can only do one project at a time. So that kind of hinders the second project being done. We'll time warp once again. The SG, the ICE durability is what I wanted to do. Didn't get to do it because I'm an idiot and we're into the next race. I'll just do it at the workstation. So what I'll do is I'll do the Spanish Grand Prix, since I already did a video on it before. I'll do the Spanish Grand Prix off camera and off screen. Yeah, and I should be back for the Monaco live stream with this save file. So I've been I'm the Fox, and you've been amazing.